Oh. Welcome, my friends, to today's video, where I'm going to try and live a perfect adult healthy lifestyle as set by government bodies and leading institutions and leading health organizations. Because there's so many things that tell us oh, we should be doing this to be as healthy as possible. And I just thought, you know what? Let's just really put this to the test. Now, 2 disclaimers. The first is that I don't really believe in perfect. You guys know that. What even is perfect, you know? What even is life? And then the second one is that there are probably some experts that disagree with some of these guidelines. I'm literally just following guidelines set by national and international bodies, health organizations, leading institutions. So yeah, there's probably some that people don't agree with, but that's not set by me, that's not my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I am going to start off day 1 with breakfast. Actually, let me check. I don't actually know if it is breakfast, you know, because there's a thing about brushing teeth. Now, we all know that we should be brushing our teeth twice a day, but I'm trying to be perfect. I need to know specifics. So the NHS and the American Dental Association, they don't really specify when to brush your teeth in the morning, whether it's before breakfast or after breakfast. So I did a little bit more digging and I was looking at other international organisations across different countries, and it looks like brushing your teeth before breakfast just about wins. And I don't usually like to be interrupted before breakfast. I just sleepwalk over to the breakfast counter, have my food, and then I can get on with the rest of the day. So now I've had to make a small sacrifice. There's actually more. I was just about to brush my teeth and then I realised that actually, to be perfect, I'm now flossing my teeth before I brush my teeth. Usually I will floss, I'm not going to give it a frequency because I feel like you'll judge me. There is more though, because apparently your toothpaste has to have 1,350 parts per million of fluoride. I don't even know if I have toothpaste. I'm good. This toothpaste is good. Right. What happened there? I just realised that I've just been drinking this juice, which isn't even sweet, but I just completely forgot to check what the sugar amount was. 13 grams of sugar. So that's actually taken out quite a big chunk of my sugar. Because I'm trying to eat perfect this week, I have made sure to check the World Health Organization, other health organizations and the NHS on what I should be eating during the week. So they usually recommend 2,000 calories a day, but I know that roughly I eat about 2,500 calories. And they say that it can depend on your age, gender, weight, activity levels, metabolism, etc. So I am going to scale everything up to make it equal to 2,500 calories. I've already added in my breakfast from today and I am off track. So, you know, it's great. Day 1, meal 1, off track. So I think this is where the real challenge is going to be, because I just eat how I eat. Sugar, I mean, grapefruit juice isn't even sweet, but it's taken my sugar up so high. I'll be honest, I've worked with quite a few specialist dietitians and real experts in nutrition. When I look at these guidelines, I think it doesn't appreciate how much it can change on an individual basis. It gives guidelines for the masses, and it's quite hard to kind of tailor something to an individual. I just assumed that my breakfast would be fine. I cannot make such assumptions. Actually, I don't think I drink as much as we should. I don't know, I just don't really get that thirsty. If I'm parched, I'll have a sip. Mario drinks like a fish. I've actually lost count of how many times I've gone to the toilet today, because it is a lot. And this is quite inconvenient actually, because I'm just trying to get some work done and all I need to do is pee the whole time. Oh, that tastes so bad. Coffee was another one. Coffee is recommended to be limited to 3 cups a day. Now, I don't really drink coffees, I just don't like the taste. The only time I liked the taste was in Australia. I don't know what you guys do there. Somehow, you managed to get someone who hates coffee to actually, you know what? That's a nice little treat right there. So that one's an easy one for me to just kind of not worry about. The next thing is a healthy work schedule. So this is what it says. It says you need to be working towards getting at least 2 hours a day of standing and light walking during working hours, and eventually work up to a total of 4 hours. I don't think that'll ever happen. I love training, but after that, I've got to be sitting down. I'm going to be honest, I rarely, if ever, sit like this. I mean, who ever sits like that for hours on end? Also, the total weekly amount of exercise you should be doing, according to the NHS, is 150 minutes of cardiovascular, so cardio, plus 2 or more like strength days to kind of build your muscle. I'd say I'm quite active, but I don't actually know if I'm as active as they tell you to be. Like, that's actually quite a long time. It's like nearly 5 hours of training. So I know some weeks when I'm just bogged down with work that I just don't have time to do that training. So I'm going to break it down into 3 days of 50 minutes cardio. I'm really happy that they recommend to do weight training, because I think that's where it really makes a difference to your physique, but also I think weightlifting and resistance training is just really important in general, just for your health. So yeah, I'm happy that they recommend it. That's going to be my session tomorrow. But yeah, today is over, finito, and my heart is feeling nice and strong. I do more weight training than they recommend, but then I don't do as much cardio as they recommend. So yeah, it's been good to kind of swap it up, but because of that, today's going to be a full body day, because I'm going to do like about 3 sessions in the week, so it's going to be more full body, a bit more of a focus on legs though. So much harder than a normal pull-up. Cameraman is injured. You got a Mickey Mouse sticker. Can I eat this Lindor now?
Yep.
So Harvard Medical Journal tell us to try new things as part of being healthy and having a healthy lifestyle. So what have you chosen today, apart from something I can't keep my eyes off of?
We are going to do our couples travel map. So I was thinking we could mark all the places we've been together, and then we can basically argue over where we want to go next.
Perfect.
We've got more bubble tea.
Don't spill it this time.
Do I look weirdly obsessed if he knocks on the door and then I open it straight away?
Kind of. What's the cool amount of time that you can wait?
Probably.
Oh.
Hey mate, how's it going? Thanks so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
What we ordered is.
Let's start. UK.
If we count in that.
You gotta count it.
Look at us.
Absolute travellers.
Travellers of the world.
We've done France.
That was the first holiday we ever went on together.
Oh yeah, we went to Paris. And I kept needing a pee all the time.
Is that all you remember of what happened?
Oh, well, we
Just
did
smashing them
everything.
out. Yeah.
Oh, right, here we go.
You got loads to tick off. Come on.
Watch out, Italy, Slovenia, Austria, Hungary. Oh, I'm getting a hand cramp.
You feeling alright? You feeling alright?
I need to sit down. Czech Republic, that summer interraining was very good for today. It makes us look really cultured. Poland. Oh, and Spain.
Oh yeah, Spain.
Oh, we did do Greece.
That was our second holiday together.
Sri Lanka. Question. Does it count? Question. Does it count if we stopped in Qatar in the airport? Oh, Kenya. Malta. Scotland. There you wee lass. I hope this is New South Wales. Yes, it is. Woo!
Yes.
California. That one I feel really good crossing the whole thing off because we did a massive road trip. Actually, those were some of the original videos I had on my YouTube channel. Nevada. And then we did Grand Canyon, which was the best week of my life. Still to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely the wrong state, isn't it?
Oh, you saw.
Oh, how do we put this back?
Let's just book a trip now. Go on flight whatever that flight thing is.
This just shows how you never book a holiday. What's the name of the website? Flight
coordinator.
Flight coordinator. Skyscanner.
Skyscanner.
So that's our history.
I could do a Lindor ASMR channel on here.
Happy Easter.
Today we're gonna be unwrapping. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to plan where me and Mario want to go next. But there's already some places we're already going to go. Like Thailand and Maldives this year. And Morocco. Oh, Mario, you wanted to go to New York for his birthday. So we might be
Well,
going
is it
to...
for my birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, no surprise.
No, it's not for your birthday actually.
Oh, where do I want to go? Canada.
Great choice.
Canada is the home of...
Robin Gallen. I would love to go to Jordan.
Jordan's your first pick?
Yeah.
Cultural.
Because it's got one of the 7 wonders of the world, Petra.
Do I have to agree with that?
Well,
or
it doesn't matter.
Am I going now? Okay,
The
I'm
flights
signed.
are booked on flightcoordinator.com.
.co.uk. I want to go...
Japan. They have some of the world's biggest jellyfish, up to 2 meters long.
Love it.
And you can surf on the South Islands.
Knowledge is power, baby.
I'd like to go to St. Petersburg.
All right. What do you know about Russia, apart from what you learnt in the OA?
I'm not going to lie, part of the reason I want to go to Russia is because I'm obsessed with the OA.
Next, we're going to take a trip west. Heading over on west, and over the Europe, and it's Costa Rica.
I actually want to go to South Africa.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't see that coming.
I'm actually genuinely intrigued to swim with sharks.
Oh, please. Are we joking now? I'm going to do Brazil. Okay, cool. That's it.
Real. That was actually really fun. I like that. So Mario's just told me that he's got some bad news to share with me, and that just reminded me of something that I saw as one of the healthy recommended guidelines is to manage work stress levels. So I feel okay with stress. I'm not at the tipping point. I feel worked, but I don't feel overworked. However,
This one's going to overwork you.
this one might overwork me. So Mario, before you have anything to say, let me just... Okay, Mario, what's the news?
Okay, so it's from... Dear Natasha and Mario, thanks so much for coming in last week. It was a great session. Having spoken to the team today, we'd love for you to come and present your ideas to the wider company this Friday instead of next week, as Jonathan is keen to accelerate phase 2. As always, come by the office to work and hang out if you need. Thanks.
I love how he ends it so casually.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously I'm joking with the face mask, by the way. My biggest downfall is stress. I have always struggled with stress. I struggled with stress. Why can't I even say struggled with stress? I struggled with stress even at like GCSE. Like, I don't know. I just stress out. I think I'm like gradually learning that deadlines will never stick. And also, that's kind of why in my diary I always write with a pencil. As you guys can see, I've just done my third cardio workout of the week. I actually much prefer running at night. I don't know what it is. I think I can concentrate more when it's dark. So I did like 1 minute hill sprints. So it's more like 1 minute runs. Now I'm just gonna make myself some dinner, and I'm gonna have some oily fish, which is something that they also recommend in the daily guidelines, 1 portion of oily fish a week, and I know that I don't get enough, so I'm gonna go get some salmon. Okay, so I've been tracking all of my macros and food, etc, etc. The one thing I actually struggle with the most is actually not going over my protein intake, because they recommend 50 grams of protein a day, which actually at first I thought, okay, that's quite manageable. And then like going through the week, I feel like I could omit all my high protein sources and still get in enough protein for the recommended daily allowance. But that's weird because they recommend us to train at what I'd say is like an active amount. And specialist dietitians that I've worked with in the past recommend a lot higher protein intake. So this protein intake is good if you're not exercising. I think it's just a bit inconsistent with like the amount of training that they require, and then also the food that goes alongside it. So I don't know, that bit's the only one where I'm a bit confused, and actually I find it really hard to stick to. Oh, I just hit my knee. Oh. Okay, when I was reading up on like shower times, they also recommend to shower before bed, because actually when you shower at night, then it cools your body temperature and you can go to sleep much more easier. I like to shower at night, and I'm happy that they recommend that too. And the hotter the better for me, like I just love hot, boiling hot shower. According to the National Sleep Foundation and sleep experts and the NHS, it is recommended to sleep 7 to 9 hours a night. I feel like I already knew that, but I definitely went through a period of my life where I just completely neglected sleep, and I was sleeping like 5 hours a night for about 5 years. So that eventually caught up with me. It gets more specific though, because I like warmth. I'm a warm-blooded person. I get cold very easily. But when you go to sleep, apparently it's supposed to be 18.3 degrees Celsius is the optimal temperature for sleep. I feel like lowering the temperature of my room has improved my sleep quality so much. There's also some studies that suggest that you can get to sleep 20% faster by wearing socks, because it warms your feet up so that you can actually expel any excess heat, and then your core temperature cools down. But I've actually found it very disturbing sleeping with socks. I don't know what it is. Like, I have slept with socks. I feel like it has actually helped my sleep quality. Like, it doesn't feel right, you know? Experts also recommend that you have sex at least once a week, you know? So if you felt like you and your partner weren't having sex enough, just be like, look, this is a health thing, health issue. And then, you know, get that sexy music on and just get it on. Okay, let's have a little chat about how the week went. So, and I think this video is not about trying to implement every single rule or recommendation into your life. It's just about picking and choosing and seeing which ones you think are really easy decisions to make, or ones that are slightly harder, but maybe they're worth it for you. Things that I don't see myself doing, for example, is standing up to 4 hours during my work day. Most of my days are spent in meetings. It would be so weird of me if I just kept standing up, shaking my legs out. People would be like, who does this girl think she is? And even on a practical point, even when I'm working at home, when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone, and that's okay. But I think it's good to know, and then I'm making a conscious decision not to do it, because I'm prioritizing my work over that. But I think it kind of balances it out. I try and be as active as possible. It's just to be aware, and it's just to build up your tools of knowing what's healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a big thumbs up if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Okay, love ya. Bye!